Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Steinberg, and welcome to my website. I want to explain to you my philosophy and the message I share with my audience in my keynotes and my seminars. And so let me explain. 30 years ago, I started working in the field of coaching, really coaching the greatest athletes in the world, people from the NFL, NBA, people who worked in the PGA, the LPGA, and I've also coached people who are CEOs of their companies. I've coached financial advisors, and I've coached people just like you. And everyone asks me, what's the one main difference between those people who are hugely successful in their field and the ones that aren't successful? And I explain it like this. Everyone has talents. You have talents, I have talents. But the difference is the ones who aren't very successful, they have emotions that push their talents down. And the ones that are super successful have emotions that push their talents up. It raises their game. And for me to explain this with a visual, let me do it this way. I use an orange at my seminars and keynotes to really explain it in a nice, easy to understand way. And I say it like this. If I squeeze this orange, what comes out? Orange juice, right? Not a hard question. Second question, why? Why does orange juice come out? Because that is what's inside. Level 3 question, what have you put inside? If you put in fear and negativity and doubt, that's what comes out when you get squeezed, because we all get squeezed. We all have tough times at the office, tough times at home. We always get squeezed. That's the human condition. But the great ones, when they get squeezed, the right emotions come out. They have confidence, peace of mind, compassion. And so in all my seminars and keynotes, I try to share with you how to put in the right juice. And so if we're going to talk about the right juice for you, we really have to talk about emotions. So let me ask you another really important question. What is the master emotion? What emotion leads to all these other wonderful emotions? Which emotion's on the top rung that leads to courage, compassion, peace of mind, confidence? What do you think it is? Well, let me explain it to you with some new research that just came out that I've been really working on for the last 10 years. And it started with David Meador. He's the national blind golf champion. And he used to come to my class and tell my class about the horrific accident, how he was coming over the hill way too fast, his car hit the tree, his head bashed in the windshield, and put him in a coma, and he lost his sight. And he tells my class, before the accident, he was uncaring, uncompassionate, unfocused. But after the accident, it changed him, and he became much more compassionate, much more focused, much more caring. He tells my class that blindness allowed him to truly see what was important in his life, like friends and family. He also tells my class he's the only man in America who could walk through Home Depot and never see anything he wants. But that's his joke, not mine. But David Meador put me on my mission because he allowed me to really understand why people and how people can turn tragedy into transcendence. So I investigated people from all over the world who said they had turned this painful event into a moment of transcendence. And what I discovered, to my amazement, is that they went through these 4 main stages. The first stage is a wake-up call. They realize from this terrible, painful moment they're not on their path and they must change. And the second stage is they flip the switch. They realize this painful moment had meaning for them. And because they must change, and they get out of their comfort zone. And now because they get out of their comfort zone, they go into the third stage. They realize strengths and talents they never knew existed. They release their genius. And ultimately, it leads to their fourth stage, which is they find their life song. And I don't know why this painful, dark moment allows them to see the light, but I know the light is our essence. Purpose is our essence. Purpose is the master emotion. And I know a lot of people don't think purpose is an emotion, but think of it like this. You come out of the grocery store, you see this lady, she has a sign, it says, needs food, she has 2 children. And you don't typically do this, but you take out a 20 and you give it to her, and she says, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. What do you feel at that moment? You feel purposeful, full of purpose. Purpose is the master emotion, and it leads to courage, it leads to peace of mind, it leads to immense confidence. And you already know that intuitively, because when your life is full of purpose, you feel those amazing emotions. And so in all my keynotes and all my seminars, I share with you how to fill your life full of purpose. Because when you do that, you will be emotionally tough, and you will become the person you want to be. You will fill your life full of the right juice, and so that when you get squeezed, you will be the person you always wanted to be.